Hi, welcome back to MalakiLab. Today I thought maybe I could do something different and do a versus. It will be interesting for me and hopefully interesting for you. Um, I thought maybe I could compare the Xeon with the Opteron. The Opteron is 32 cores. The Xeon is 4 cores. The Opteron have way lower clock at 2.1 gigahertz, which you can see here, while the Xeon is on boost constantly at 3.3 gigahertz. The Xeon have a lot more cache than the Opteron. The Xeon also have the IPC instruction per clock way higher. It's an EV bridge, while the Opteron is Bulldozer version 1. So it's a lot slower on the Opteron for single core than the Xeon, that's for sure. So even if the clock is lower and the IPC is lower on the Opteron, I want to see if the huge amount of cores will do a huge difference than the Xeon in compiling Firefox. Well, let's begin. Time, emerge, Firefox, and time, emerge, Firefox. So let's do it. As you can see already, the unpacking is taking longer on the Opteron because the compression is not done multi-threaded, so it's a lot faster on the Xeon. So it have quite a head start there. If the compression could be multitasked with multi-threaded, like with bzip2, pbzip2, which is a parallel implementation of bzip, we wouldn't see any difference. Well, the S2 would even, I think, be faster than the Xeon, in my opinion, but yeah. Both have pretty much same configuration, to be honest. Same DDR3 RAM, same hard drives. Everything is on tempfs, so temporary file system. It's on RAM. Everything is compiled on RAM. Okay, finally the option started. So we can see a little bit of difference in real-time usage because of compression and decompression. Okay. The Xeon have the advantage of being able to compile huge file in small amount. Um, the Opteron can't. So what it means is the Opteron is most likely to hang on some very large files that needs to be compiled to move ahead and have another batch. When it started, the Opteron is quite a beast. To be honest. I don't know if you can hear it in the background. It's beginning to whine a little bit. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in Canada right now. So it's whining more than in winter. That's for sure. I want to make clear that I love both machines. I like both AMD and Intel. It's not. I'm not really biased. It's two awesome processors. What I don't like in the Intel side is the marketing. To be honest, Intel just want to make processors very expensive, and there's not much innovation. What AMD decided to go for, it's a large debate. Someone can argue with me, but AMD took a chance going with Bulldozer, but it's getting forward now with Ryzen, and well, the Zen architecture in general is because they learned so much things with the Bulldozer architecture. The Infinity Fabric is based mostly on what's learned, and the manufacturing process too. It's a lot cheaper for AMD to make dies because of it. My major goal with DistCC is to be able to have the best of both worlds. Sorry, I want the the larger IPC, and I want the very large core counts of the AMD processors at low cost, which means I can process very big chunk, some things that needs very large how can I say that, sorry, I need to, okay, you see now it's hanging because it just want to finish compiling a batch, and it can't because one file is taking one core, and it can't be parallelized as efficiently as it should. But it's needed for you need dependency, you need to go batch by batch. Mm. And the Opteron is almost done. The Opteron is done. Okay, so clearly it took really advantage of the cores. That's in real time. what you want when you compile, what you want is a large amount of cores. That's the most important, to be able to parallelize very efficiently. It's needed. But yeah, what I was talking about before before that, I want with this CC to be able to take advantage of the Xeon and the Opteron, which means I want the Xeon to take huge files, while the Opteron is taking small, really small files, but in heavy uh, parallelization. Anyway, English is not my first language. Wow. I'm really, really surprised. EV Bridge with clearly better IPC, with higher clock, but 4 cores is lagging a lot behind the Opteron there. But it's a case by case too. I mean, if you want to game, maybe you want to go for Intel. Well, probably not right now, but in real case scenario, you always see difference. In running some stuff, the Xeon is clearly superior to the Opteron. When single core performance is needed, that's for sure I would take the Xeon. Like you seen, the decompression took a lot longer on the Opteron. But some can argue that it's it's just taking one core. Sadly, BZIP2 is only taking one core to compress and one core to decompress, which leads to that huge gap. Of course, I would like to give you something more exciting, like comparing Ryzen with new i9, but sadly it's not in my budget. It's clearly out of my league right now. But I am happy with what I have. It's it's giving me, with this CC, it's giving me some awesome build time, and it's a very inexpensive setup. I mean, everyone can do it. The Opteron was about 400 Canadian dollars, and the Xeon is about 600. So we can see a little bit of difference. Wow. Oh, that's close, that's close. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, 10 minutes more. Alright, that's the difference. Uh, yeah, pretty much the same size. Pretty much. Alright. I hope it was interesting for you. Thanks for watching. See you later.